Happy Saturday. So, as you can see, there's been stuff going on. This is... where are we? Okay, so this is our Imperial 2 Star Destroyer, currently receiving supplies from
Pelta Class 1 transport.
one of our Peltas. He's just transferring over some materials necessary to restock fighters and that kind of stuff. And let's see, that's our little defense platform back here, still in the construction process. We'll look at that in a second. We got lots of
Neutron Star Cruiser. Neutron Star Freighter. Arbor Class.
That's our ship.
Valor Class Cruiser.
There we go. So, yeah. Anyway, so what sector are we in? We are currently in... Yagdul. Right? That's the name of the sector we're in? Yeah, Yagdul. Which is just a couple of jumps away from Corellia. We've got a scrapyard up here in that sector, and then we've got a scrapyard in Corellia. And we also have a scrapyard here where we are too. Mainly because there's a lot of scrap being produced, and it's more efficient to have an actual scrapyard in the location because it gets processed that much faster because it's less way of towing stuff around. So that's how that works. Again, we have a defense platform here. That's all its job is really. It says it's a solar factory, but that's because it has the solar panels on it. We always do that. But anyway, that's that. Then we have the other station, which is a combination defense platform, salvage plant, or scrap processing. So these are all the stations we currently have. This is the one we're just talking about. This is again, this is the one that's guarding the doorway on one of the gates here. So that's what it looks like so far. It's still being built. So I realized watching it shoot stuff down or whatever, I think we needed like almost more vertical to it instead of just being so horizontal, because its location is the gate that it's guarding is actually, if we were to visualize this, the gate is actually back here. Actually, we can actually see it if we actually just go look at the thing itself, but the gate that it's guarding is back in this area, back in that corner, kind of, sort of. And with this being flat, it's kind of an issue. So I'm going to try to do a little bit more verticality to it, and that's why we have these little columns going. These are technically defensive parts as well. They are each going to have a total of 4 heavy turbo lasers and 8. No, sorry. Each section has 2 heavy turbo lasers and 4 small lasers for dealing with fighters. Each one of these does. So we've got that. So you can see there's going to be a few here. And the stuff that's already built. The main setter, this is how you claim territory. Not exactly how it works. I think it's the faction with the most of these admin centers is the ones that control the sector. So that's us at the moment. So there's that. It's got a little bit of storage back there to hold stuff, and of course docking for medium and small stuff. We don't have a pier for larger ships. Why? Mainly because we don't have really space to put it. Because of the way we're building, because eventually I think we're going to end up connecting these, making like a nice little ring here around everything here just to protect stuff, I guess, sort of, kind of. So I don't know, we'll see how that goes. And again, this thing is just a defensive platform, and I guess we can actually see currently what's built. So go to information. So this is the current loadout. Current loadout is, it's got 126 of 176 dual laser cannons turrets built. That's for dealing with smaller fighters, or it's for dealing with smaller ships. And then we've got 61 of 88 heavy turbo lasers built. Now to put that in perspective, how much does the Imperial 2 have as far as guns go? The Imperial 2 has... it's got point defense cannon. It's only 20 of those, and it's got a total of, sorry, was that 50? 50 medium-sized turbo lasers, and then it's got the 8 barbettes, the octuple barbettes, which are basically kind of like 36. 8, no, sorry. Yeah, there's 8 of them. So 8 times 8, 64. Kinda. It's like 8. It's like this thing is like 64 individual turbo lasers. If you, because each one of these octuples really does have 8 barrels on them, so it's like 8 turbo lasers built into one. And while the heavies on the station, they're basically 2 turbo lasers in one. So it's the main difference is the shields. The shields on the, again, I forgot to look at the shields, but the shields on this thing can be bigger than what we can put on the station for some reason, because we can only put medium-sized shields on the stations, but there's 4 medium shields per defensive section that we built. So for every, was it actually every 2 turbo lasers there's 2 shields? I don't know, it's actually weird. I think it's 4 shields for the 2 turbo lasers and 2 shields for the turrets for fighters and stuff. Anyway, it's a complication. So this is our beachhead. We got the little red spot. We got to go clean this little factory out that they want to keep producing. We have to kill this stuff over here, a defensive platform, another factory that belongs to them. Actually, I got something else back there too, don't they? Just drag this on accidentally. Move that. Okay, so we got that. So the plan basically is to, we need to get another Imperial 2 bought, which we have the money for. As you can see, upper left-hand corner, we currently have 208 million credits to spend on stuff. So what we're going to do is going to get another Imperial 2 bought, and then we're going to park it next to basically where we are, where our current Imperial, where Veronica's Vengeance currently is parked in front of this gate. Because we basically just kill anything of size that comes through. This one is just too fast for us to hit for right now because of distance, that kind of thing. But basically, we're going to get Imperial 2, park it here to help that platform do its thing until it's finally up and running officially. And then we'll start getting a second platform, or sorry, actually it's technically a third one. Get another platform built over here to protect this gate, because again, the bad guys are the orange ones, the orange factor or sector, and we're pushing into their stuff. Basically, is what we're doing. And so the question now is where are we going next? After we get this sector, I'm thinking we want to go over here. That way, cut that one off. And actually, it cuts off their reinforcements from this way. Because I actually think they've been going around. Yeah, they can actually still go around. They can still go through this way. Because they're not, I don't think they're technically at war with the Imperial Ascendancy, which is this group. The little off-white color. So yeah, I think we'll push into over here. Just to cut them off from going around. Or using this gate entirely. Basically. So we can so that way we can move the Imperial 2 into a different gate to guard type stuff. So anyway, having said that, let's go get our Imperial 2 built, because it's going to take a half hour for that to happen. And I figured, you guys probably want to see that, right? And unfortunately, fortunately, the only place you can buy Imperial 2s is up here in Bastion, and you have to be really friendly with the Empire to do this, or what's remaining of the Empire. Buy that. Excel and Imperial 2. My preset, so this is going to cost us, oh, it's only 73. Price has come down. The price has come down on this. Okay, so choices. That's the main engine. The shields in this area. Those are the best we can get. Thrusters are the best thrusters we can get on this thing. Shield generators, that's it too. And turret group. So these are the octuples. It's the only choice there. Shields. Those are the military grade shields. Small stuff. We don't have a lot of choices out of the Empire. Now we could put some ion cannons on this one, but I don't know if we want to. And these are the smaller ion cannons. They would definitely help kill. They don't. This thing doesn't need help killing things though, but it does need help slowing stuff down sometimes. So I think we'll put those on. So that's 4, 8. As you can see, they're only can be put in certain sections. Okay, so that's going to be what, 16 total? Oh, sorry, it's only 12 total. Yeah, not a lot. And then this, we don't want to put that on there. Single, medium, would rather have the duals. Oh, more I can. So this is the bigger version. So 4 of those. Okay, just a second. Mrs. Gimpy needs to talk to me. Be right back. Okay, she's just son of a bitch. Anyway, Sue just let me know she's gonna go work out. She'll be back in a little while. We should have dog cam up shortly. Let's get this thing built first, though. No more hitting keys, because that changes stuff. Okay, so try this again. So there, oh, there's tractor beams. So we'll put ion cannon there. Not those, sorry, those are single turbo lasers. We don't want those. Duals are good. So again, ion cannons, the main purpose of these guys, it's not so much for taking down shields, it's for slowing ships down. Because that's what they do. So if we can hit them with turbo, or the ion cannons, slow things down that try to get past us, and tear them up that way. Okay, that'll do that. Okay, so 73 million for this. So, add to the shopping list. Confirm the order.
You don't stand a chance.
There.
I'm not afraid of you.
Dum dum dum. And Detonator, thank you for the Prime sub, much appreciated. Happy Saturday. Okay, so that is going to be ready in a half hour, real time. So I'll wait until that's done, and then we'll bring it down here. And if anybody wants that ship named after you, once it's done, you can use your acorns. Just click on the squirrel down at the bottom of your chat window with the numbers next to it. Go down there and go to the name generator. It costs you a few acorns, but it's a thing, and you can have the ship actually named after if you want. Okay, so that. Now we're going to need fighters and stuff to go along with it, but we'll wait until it gets built. And we do have 2 fleets. We have Fleet 2, which is the flagship there is Brewdog's Imperial Star Destroyer 1. Currently only has 8 TIE Defenders in station there. It also has Scout's Wrath, which is a Victory 2 Star Destroyer with what is that, 10 Arc 170s?
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
And
If
then
you are
8
enjoying
TIE
what you are
Interceptor,
watching,
or Advanced.
please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. That's it. Thanks.
Thanks, and happy Saturday. Hey, Xanthium, welcome back. Free for all.
Looky, Vokruels wants to get beat up again in the free-for-all. Get him. Get him now.
Okay, and the last capital ship in Fleet 2 is Xanthium's Lotus, which is a nebulon-b escort frigate. Currently with these collection of fighters. Basically, these are the fighters we're collecting that are coming, that their pilots are so brave they vacate their vehicles before they get blown up. And as a result, they're joining our fleet as protection stuff. So as you can see, we got some R-41 Star Chasers, a couple of Skirk, Porax and the Killrat. No, I think that those two have been with us before we got here. But the rest of them, we've been picking them up as again, they come through this gate, they get shot up pretty good, they vacate their vehicle, and we get a free ship. So that's where they're going for that. Okay, so that's Fleet 2. And their job is currently they're guarding our scrapyard or scrap factory at the northern end of this sector. Because even though it's capable, it has cannons and stuff, we don't want to lose that station prematurely. So we have those ships up there protecting it. And Fleet 1, of course, is guarding this gate, which is made up of Veronica's Vengeance, which is an Imperial 2-star destroyer. And also Sniper Journey's Revenge. This is a Keldaba battleship. This is a Mandalorian battleship. It's got those stupid ballistic cannons on it that aren't super accurate. And they fire really fast. He has a tendency to do damage to friendlies. Just saying. Anyway, that's the second ship in the fleet. And then, and I forgot to mention this too, in the second fleet, it actually has a harbor as well. Harbor ships, these provide the supplies. They will actually resupply fighters and other things in the fleet as needed. And actual other freighters will come in and do trading with them too, which is kind of cool. So, yeah. Not enough people for the free-for-all? Oops. Oops. Okay, Gimpy is back with the fleet. These are all our unassigned ships. We've got star builders or neutron star builder ships building stuff, doing freighter stuff. Miners. These are scrap scrap ships doing their things. Acclimators just going out there selling stuff normally just to make some extra money they're not attached to any particular station. Neutron star freighter. We picked this up coming through the gate as well. The abandoned ship. We've turned it into one of our own freighters now. We've got 2 Pelta class freighters that I've been using to get parts down to this particular sector as we need them. This one. Seller, exchange, build, storage. I don't remember what he's doing. He's doing something here. Then miners floating around. Another small freighter. And a couple of probes. And there's the ship 28 minutes ago. Okay, so that's where we are currently. Imperial 2 being built. Again, once that's done, we'll move it down here and guard this gate to help out that platform. That one right there. As you can see, its location is to protect that gate. Shoot stuff that comes through. What else? What are we shooting at? Oh, and yeah, we have our one of our squadrons is on intercept. That's the Phantoms and TIE Advances. They're supposed to go out and intercept stuff as it comes through the gate to make sure that it doesn't come through too far, or get away is really what it
Long
is.
calamari liner.
And we're not worried about those because that's a somewhat friendly.
Requesting immediate backup.
So there's the Keldaba. Those little orange things, that's the ballistics. They fire a lot faster. Something just died.
CR-90B.
So that was a Corellian Corvette. Oh, we also have a Corellian Corvette attached to the Imperial 2 that was, again, came to the gate, vacated, the crew vacated, and we repaired it up, and now it's part of our fleet. So, what do I need to, how much money do I have again? 136. So, if I want to get the other, one of the Venators, you know, from, where is it, Camino? Yeah, Camino. We need 80 million in order to get permission to even buy the ship. And then the ship itself is going to cost another 60 million or so. So we could do that. We can go, I don't know. Maybe later. I think we'll wait until a little bit later. I mean, look, see, they're sending stuff through here. That's why we put the satellite up over there. And you know, if I want to destroy that station. But if I send one of the Star Destroyers over there, you know, something bad will happen. So this guy's in trouble.
ZH-40.
And he's toast.
Have you actually flown a real ship before? You stop shooting split.
Come on, vacate. You've used a small freighter. Send all the Imperial Star Destroyers out? I don't need to, that's the whole point. That's the thing, is I don't need to send a bunch of that. I only need to send one. But you know, as soon as I move the Star Destroyer away, they're going to send in a big invasion force to wherever we vacate. Although they don't have any,
You don't stand a chance.
oh, look at this guy. Suicide. Oh, for some reason this thing's been hanging around forever. It's not ours. It's not an enemy. Who does it belong to?
That shot wasn't very effective.
TFD. These guys have been floating, this big freighter's been floating around for a while. I'm not sure why. I think he's been doing business with us.
You've had it now.
I am building more Star Destroyers, Rugos. Have you not been paying attention? You're too busy talking about your Warhammer stuff. There's an Imperial 2 being built right now. It's only like
They live to regret that.
24 minutes to go until it's ready.
Plenty more where that came from.
Dun, dun. 10 more or 20? Well, I don't have endless money yet, so gotta wait there. Autosave. See how the dog cam's set up yet. No dog cam yet. Well, the dog cam is up and running, but the dogs aren't cooperating. No invasion fleet would threaten you that. Well, yeah, but again, I don't have the money to do that yet. I mean, I only have 138 million, and I still want to. You know, I want to buy the blueprints to build my own station, my own shipyards and stuff, so I can build my own ships. But we're still, that's like hundreds of millions for that one, just to get the blueprint for that. I'm not to hundreds of millions yet. Close. Some of my stations are cranking out some good money, so. Yeah, and there's our little defense platform in green. It's Pelta. He's on docking. So he just delivered a bunch of parts to build more turrets and stuff. This one's holding. Let's see, does the harbor need anything? The harbor looks pretty full. Not sure what we're doing with Durasteel plates. Oh, we're all out of smart chips. No, he's not full. Now he'll be full if we do that. Talk to him. And then the other harbor I don't think is the fighters up here aren't doing a whole lot of stuff, so not a worry there. I guess I can buy some more fighters for the other Imperial. It doesn't have any bombers on it. Let's do that. Okay, so we need to get some B-Wings. B-Wings are purchased up here in Coruscant. Although Fondor isn't, there's no wharf here, is there? There's a shipyard but no wharf. Unless it's hiding in there somewhere, which I don't see. I don't see it. So it's shipyard, it's just a shipyard in Fondor, no wharf. Wharfs are where you get the smaller ships. Shipyards from the big ships. Okay, so B-Wings. Preset. So consumables, so it comes with 18 medium-sized proton torpedoes. B-Wing, 4 B-Wings make small ships disappear when you have them attack them. So how many do we want? Let's go with 8 for now. That's only 18 million for those. B-Wings are cheap. Super cheap. But again, we'll be adding those to second fleet. Because they don't have any real bombers. Well, they have some the ARC 170s, but those aren't real bombers. They're heavy fighters, but they're not bombers. How much longer for that Star Destroyer? 20 minutes. So, who should I blow up?
Last order could not be completed.
Huh? Who's that? I don't know. Oh yeah, Gimpy's not sitting on the bridge of the Star Destroyer for whatever reason. We should probably change that. I like how you can see or watch the base. So there's our Corellian Corvette that we captured, or salvaged, sorry. You can see the other fighters in here too. And it's funny when they go out, when it's their turn to go out, they just all go. It's kind of cool to watch. Anyway, we don't want to watch that from there. We want to go back here and go sit on the bridge for a little bit. Hey, somebody just snuck by us, it looks like. Anyway, for those who haven't seen it yet, this is the Imperial Star Destroyer bridge. Basically about twice the size of a Victory Star Destroyer bridge. Pits down there. Different stations for people to sit at and do their jobs. There's our non-human commander, or captain. And then we just sit here most of the day and look like this. So that's our harbor ship in the back. And the Pelt is probably
Delta
docking
Class
with
1
it.
Transport. Arbor class.
And there's the fighters going in and out. A lot of salvage.
Acclamator 1 Transport.
Not that one though.
Neutron Star Cruiser. Neutron Star Freighter.
So that's scat or scrap up here that we're supposed to be breaking down and sending up to our scrapyard to produce the building materials we need for making stations in the area. See? Planning. Now what I should do is expand the scrapyard a little bit and starts producing stuff that we actually need to, as far as like components for building turrets on the stations, or even just resupply parts for the fleets, so they don't have to go so far. That's not that big of a problem. We have enough freighters out there. Oh look, the B-Wings are ready already. Mostly. Wait until they're all out and we'll send them all as a group. It's easier that way. Okay. This Pelta's holding. This one's on docking. He was the one with going against the or docking with the harbor, I think. This one, you can see what he's carrying: missile components, energy cells, and durasteel plates. Why does he get durasteel plates on him? Should probably go. Oh, I can't dock with the station. Or wait a minute, can we dump that stuff off in the building? I think we can. Yep. Okay, so we don't need these durasteel plates, so we're going to put those on the building storage for the station. That's right there. Let's see, energy cells, missile components. I think that'll work. I'll keep him busy for a little while, not too long. This one's still on docking, it's taking forever. Another minute on the B-Wings. So what I can do to kill this other station. Sniper's Journey. You're gonna go right here and hopefully hold that spot. And Ronka's Vengeance is going to go kill this station over here.
Have you actually flown a real ship before?
If we don't tell it to attack, hopefully the Kadabi doesn't follow us. That's just a traitor, no big deal. Oh, looks like he's going up that way. And we have to kill those two stations over there. Oh, actually, I just realized, if I actually don't give this order... remove orders, where is it? There it is. Stop there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fly it over by hand. Because otherwise they move around too much. The AI doesn't understand the concept of pointing the ship in the right direction so that it's not being inefficient in its shots. Okay, so
Something hit us.
Something hit us? Nothing hit us.
Immediate backup.
Ah, nebulon-b.
Nebulon-b patrol frigate.
Stupid. He's gonna die a horrible death, probably.
Some excuse for a pilot, you are.
So he's dead already.
Awaiting orders.
So he's toast.
Autopilot engaged.
Okay, so we're
Awaiting orders.
turning around. Gonna go beat the hell out of that station that's behind us. It was not a long fight. Well, it's a nebulon-b against Keldabi and an Imperial 2 Star Destroyer plus fighters. Yeah, it's a fair fight. Totally fair fight. Okay, while we wait for this thing to turn around, we'll come back there next week. The B-Wing should be ready. 13 minutes on the Imperial 2. So these guys are going up to Brewdog, and I'm going to attack with them at Gamma Group. It's Beta. Alpha. Oh, Beta is the capital ships. No worries. So anyway, so then we got 8 B-Wings on the other Star Destroyer. It's a little bit more firepower. We don't want to spend all our money on stuff. Could turn once a year, maybe. Hey, Tarkus, welcome back. Oh, and I think I learned something this week. Trying to figure out why my ships aren't repairing themselves fully. They've taken hull damage at one point or another. Let's see, it's at 98. That one's at 100. But I think this one is still like at like 98, 99 something too. And something to do with the engineering. No bingo today? Oh, nobody started it. Bingo is always available. I'll start up a game so you guys can get that going if you want. It's just nobody did a boss fight, and that's usually my trigger to get it started. Anyway, boss fight bingo up and running. If you want to play, just move your cursor over to the right hand side of the video screen, and about halfway down there's a button called Stream Bingo. Click on that, join the game. And then either start the boss fights by typing an ! boss, or just wait until somebody else does it. Join in, that kind of stuff. The boss fights determine what numbers get called. You don't have to win, but they do determine what numbers get called for the bingos, because it's all attached to the bosses that are there. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Okay, so we're on our way. Go beat the crap out of this station. We'll get there someday. Oh, by the way, there is Star Wars music in the mod. I just have it turned off because I kind of get dinged on YouTube and stuff for that. And on Twitch too. I get dinged on Twitch and YouTube because they kind of recognize, you know, kind of famous music, whether it's got vocals or not. Okay, there we go. Autopilot off.
Disengage.
Okay, now we just get closer, and once we get within 10 kilometers, that's when the big guns should be starting to open up, except the fighters look like they are already going. Maybe. Are they? Yep, fighters have launched on their own. Anyway, good job, Tarkus and Vukul's beating up on a spider with 3 light PPCs, which is number... spider with 3 light... Number 16 on your bingo card. Number 16. So, fighters. It's not the guidance, so we're just going on our own. I guess we can do a little bit of afterburn. So we can go that much faster.
Wipe you out.
Not sure who they're talking to. I don't see any enemies out there. we go.
I'm going to wipe you out.
And then we want to get in closer so that all the guns are always firing. We're at what? Just outside of, let's see, what, 11 kilometers? Not too bad. So again, this is Tavana Refinery 1, belonging to the Unknown Federation, the bad guys, as we like to call them. New station, it belongs to the Unknown Federation. They are, they're trying to move into our territory that we took from them. Okay. Technically, it's our front yard now, not theirs. And he's sitting on my lawn.
You're in serious trouble.
And the other little green things flying around, those are our bombers doing their thing. Long cycle time? Yeah, well, they are firing. Oops, don't want to do that. There we go. Engines off. It is 8 barrels. They do a little bit of damage.
Get lost.
But yeah, they do have the long cycle time. If it was any shorter, they would like instantly destroy a lot of ships, basically. So 69% there. Should we get closer? We'll get closer. I don't think all our guns are firing as much as they could be. Or maybe it's because we're destroying stuff. Here, we'll go down underneath.
You've had it now.
That's a tractor beam doing something. I'm not sure why it uses a tractor beam against the station, but it seems to like to do that. This is a 2. This is a 2. The ones do not have the octuples. Fly down a little bit more underneath because there's parts looks like we're not quite targeting.
Time to die.
So That's storage right there. It's getting blasted. So the thing is these stations don't really have much of defenses on them. So this isn't really much of a challenge.
Hey, bag of water, stretch your legs. You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
The fighters are killing some of it, but not much.
Get off my radar.
Tractor beam.
Tractor beam engaged.
No. It really did actually engage the tractor beam. I didn't realize that was an actual command I had put in.
I'll wipe you out.
So much is left on this thing. 24%. Oops.
You need to get up and step away from the computer. That was really bad.
It wasn't that bad.
You're in trouble now.
See? Definitely fair fight, right? Totally fair fight. Now, having said that, well, he's taking care of that. Let's make sure there's nothing bad going on.
Away.
See? Look at these troublemakers back here. I mean, these are small ships, but... Go see what he's doing.
Debbie battleship.
Requesting immediate backup.
Get out of here.
So whatever came through the gate is dead now, before we can even get the camera over there. So that's why we left him over here. And again, this is the Mandalorian battleship. Not quite. He can probably go up against an Imperial One, but if the Imperial One doesn't have fighters, it'll probably be a tough fight. But if there's bombers involved, I think this thing gets destroyed by a Star Destroyer.
Awaiting orders.
Nebulon-b patrol frigate.
Awaiting orders.
So it sounds like the station might be dead. Station's dead.
Tibano refinery.
Yep, there it goes. And all the scrap for us to collect too. Okay, so that's that for there. Oh, now the fun part. What's this? This is a quad jumper going back. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
See, so they have a defensive platform just on the other side of that gate. One over here too. Oh, look at this. 2 defensive platforms up here. We need to take those out, I think, to help the New Republic out a little bit. Let's see.
Awaiting orders.
Is the other Nebula, or is our other Imperial 2 ready? It is. So, Imperial Destroyer number 2 is ready to go. He's gonna need fighters and stuff, so we'll get those done before we move him. Or at least get him moving, like catch up. We're gonna need a harbor for him too to take care of him. So distance. That's like 20 kilometers total, so I'm gonna park him about right there. Okay, so he's going to need okay, so buying some ships. We need some small size and small. So give him some TIE defenders. Get those guys fitted out. Go with 8. TIE defenders are 10. How much money do we have? Lots. Okay, so we'll go 10 TIE defenders. Put those in there. And I'll get some TIE advanced in there too for interception duty. Then Kesha missiles, see, that's what we wanted. Got 10 of those too. Okay, and then we'll go down to Coruscant and get him some B-wings. B-wings. You guys, at that, and we'll do 10 here too. So, just spent a little bit of money. Just a little money. Anyway, Vukrul Xanthium beat up on a piranha with not enough machine gun ammo. That is number 11 on your bingo card. Number 11. Okay, so he's moving. These are all the fighters that are getting built. Got a little bit of lag there, but that's okay. How much money do we have left? 85 million. So with the home, or sorry, harbor, should be able to build that here in Coruscant fairly easily, I think. Okay. So harbor's only a large, or is it? Actually, it's an extra large, isn't it? It is. The harbor's an extra large for the low price of 25 million. There's turret groups. He's got ion cannons. He's got 1 ion cannon. 7 dual lasers shooting down fighters. There's another 7. So he's got 21 dual lasers for shooting down fighters. Software's that can be set. Consumables. Cargo drones.
We found something out here.
What did we find? Just pause. Enough. So who said they found something? Is the question. Shit. Or was it? Was it down here?
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also follow Gimpy over on Twitter at GimpyKnee. He tweets out there when he goes live and will more than likely follow you back. Thank you for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching. Happy Saturday. I think this is going to be it over here. Yeah, it looks like, yep, R41 got abandoned. Let's see, who wants to claim it? We should be close enough to get it. Unless we already have somebody. Somebody else is already going for it. Boarding parties. These are basically Marines flying out to take the ship. These Marines are going to end up dead. Because they don't have anywhere to go. See, they automatically disappear. So, R41. So we're going to send him up to repair station and get it all outfitted back out. And he can join Xanthium's frigate. So, combat stuff, shields, weapons. All his weapons are gone.
Incoming message.
Griffin Ward, thank you for the follow and welcome to the stream. So these spots are empty because they do not provide the weapons that fit in those spots at this station, but we'll get this stuff done for now. Crew. That's fine. Consumables. So
We found something out here.
concussion missiles. Another ship has died. Another ship has died. Okay. And repair it, and once that's done, we'll send them off to another station to pick up the rest of those weapons. Just get them out of the way for now. Oh, look at these bastards trying to start a factory out here. So another R41. See, free fighters here. Okay, TIE defenders and interceptors are ready to go, or some of them are. These again are going up to the new Imperial 2, and their job is to defend and beta group, I think we'll call it. So I don't have everything quite yet ready to go. Hold off on that. Harvard ready in 12 minutes. Now this one. Now, is there a better station? I think there is. Because I know we outfitted the R41s that we already have. I think we just need to go to a different station than Corellia. I think we sent them back all the way to Coruscant. Or did I? No. I didn't send that one to Corellia, did I? I think I did. I think we want to send them all the way to Coruscant to get repaired. He's missing some shields there. Put that on. I wonder if the other one has them either too. Actually, put those on. No, put these on. These are the most expensive shields. And then weapons. Yeah, this is what it is. So, Coruscant has all the weapons we need for the R41s. Corellia doesn't have them for whatever reason. That. Get some more missiles and repair. All set. Hey, Brew, welcome back. All the B-Wings done? It's only 7. No, they're not all done yet. But the advanced, they look like they're done. Okay, so they're going over to the second Imperial Star Destroyer up here. Has he got his own fleet? No, where is it? Where did our Imperial 2 go? Oh, Fleet 6. That's where he is. Okay, so we want these guys in the intercept group, so put them in Alpha. Gamma. He's showing us what Imperial Stars do when they meet rebels, yes. We named the fleet 2. Fleet 3. It's not Fleet 6. I don't know where they get Fleet 6 from. Okay, B-Wings are done. It's defense interception. B-Wings go into an attack group. So attack with the commander. They're going to be in Delta. What happened to that game, New World? Wasn't it supposed to be this generation's WoW? New World? With the survival game with PvP and stuff? I don't think it was supposed to be anything like WoW, was it? I thought they were just capitalizing on the whole survival thing. Survival game stuff. Multiplayer. Because when I played it, didn't strike me as being WoW-ish at all. Change equipment at Wharf. Yes, technically WoW is still this generation's WoW. Okay, so I'm actually piloting the Star Destroyer. Let's go kill this station. Oh, look at all the things over here. I'm still driving this thing. Harbor ready in a few more minutes.
Autopilot.
Alright, let's turn around. Not like WoW, get as big as WoW. Oh. Was it? I don't think from what, like I said, from what I saw of it, I didn't think it was going to be anywhere close to WoW's success. To be as big as WoW when it first came out, that's hard to match for any game, right? Because Blizzard, and it's got the whole Warcraft thing behind it. This New World didn't have any pre-existing backstory that WoW had, and that's part of what's part of WoW's charm is the whole story behind it. And New World didn't have that, or still doesn't. MMORPGs aren't as big as they were back in the late 90s, early 2000s, because it's just the cycle of gaming. That's just the way it works. I mean, they're out there, and you've got Final Fantasy 14, you've got Elder Scrolls, and there's WoW, of course. There's probably some others out there too, but I don't know if anybody here. In this is also a thing you got to consider too. Is success in Europe and North America is different than success over in Asia. The games over, like, that's where Final Fantasy 14 I think is huge over in Asia, right? I think, but it's not huge here in North America. I don't think. I mean, it's popular, but I wouldn't say it's huge, and you know, there's reasons for that. You know, it doesn't appeal to the culture here as much as it does in Asia. So, WoW does, because they don't make them fun anymore. When were they ever fun? When was an MMO ever fun? They've always been grinds. I mean, as long as the MMOs have been out, they've been grinds. I mean, that's what they are. Remember when they made Dungeon? Yeah, I played it. It wasn't, but it was a very. I wouldn't consider it an MMO in all honesty. I mean, it is technically, but it's not the same. It's not the same as, you can't even compare it to, say, WoW or Final Fantasy or Eve. It's not the same. Dungeons and Dragons Online is very different. It's not the same thing as WoW and in that group. It was supposed to be. I know it was supposed to be, but it never really was. I mean, like I said, I played it and it was good, but what are friends? Hell, even when you had friends, because I played a lot of EverQuest back in when it first came out, and I had friends that were playing it that were friends before EverQuest was even a thing, and then I made friends while playing EverQuest too. And fun is a very subjective word when you're trying to describe a game like EverQuest, where it was mostly, the reason we enjoyed it so much, I don't think it was because of the gameplay. It was because we sat around, we chatted for hours on end. It's all, and text too. It wasn't voice, and so very different. Ultima, yes, played Ultima 2, or Ultima as well. Yes, I remember Ultima. Again, that was an MMO, and that was a grind and a half. Ultima is a grind, EverQuest is a grind, WoW is a grind, Eve is a grind. They're all grinds because of the nature of what they are. And fun, attaching fun to them is stretching it, I think. It's more of a job. It's more of a job. Not here yet? If we arrive, we're
Awaiting
arriving.
orders.
We're almost to our location, I think. Yeah, almost there.
Awaiting orders.
Dark Age of Camelot was a grind as well.
Last order could not be completed.
Look, we're here.
Empty space.
Requesting immediate backup.
Autopilot. Disengage.
There's plenty more where that came from.
So, where's their station that they're trying to build? Guess we'll keep going forward. Oh, wow, they're not that far from the gate. That's our defensive platform over there to the left.
You don't bother me.
Where are all my fighters? Our fighters are behind me, aren't they? They're all back here. Here they come.
Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you.
Who hit me?
Looks like you won't be going home. You're joking, right?
Purex fighter. Incoming missile.
Missile?
You're just asking for it.
Guidance there. So we know how far away we are from that.
Sort of want some more then, do you?
Requesting immediate backup.
I can't handle this.
So our fighters have made it back.
You won't last long.
TR-90B.
It's our little Corellian Corvette trying to protect us. We got a little bit of distance on this. 20 kilometers. Not too
Factory.
bad.
You're not much of a pilot, are you? I'm shaking.
I really like Galaxies because it was better about its poor graphic and constant program performance. However, there was some really fun aspects. Imagine your Galaxy's Unreal Engine.
Split not bothered by that.
That game was a grind too. I mean, there was some fun stuff to it. I admit there's some really good fun stuff to that. But grinding was definitely a thing there too. Are there fighters dying? Are my fighters launched? I think they should be. So Fleet 3 on its way down still.
That barely tickled. Not enough for you?
I won't let you get away with that.
Okay, so the fighters are out doing their thing, it looks like. They're all over the place.
Go away.
Requesting immediate backup.
Again, we're here to destroy their little station that they're trying to build. Is it dead already? Looks like it is.
Will this ever end? I'll make it as quick as I can.
Fetching the hot dog bread. Oh yeah, they will. I mean, that's the way they are. Did I finish Symphony War? I finished it this week, bro. I finished it on Monday. An hour early, even. An hour early, meaning that I had an hour extra time for the stream.
You're wrecking my shields.
You're in serious trouble. That shot knocked. Let me show you how it's done.
Who's this?
A9 minor.
Oh, we'll beat him up.
Requesting immediate backup.
Requesting permission to dock.
This isn't
Was it
worth
worth 20 bucks or a week for sale? Oh, it was definitely worth 20 bucks. So I got like 50 hours out of it, roughly. Or 50 hours worth of streaming, I should say.
That was a really silly thing to do.
Somewhere around there, at least. No, I would say it's easily worth 20 bucks. If you like that type of game. I mean, if you're new to that type of game, you're not sure if you like it or not, you might want to wait for a sale. But if you like that type of a game, it's definitely worth 20 bucks. I mean, like I said, I got about 50 hours worth of it out of it. And you can play it, you know, you can play it again if you really wanted to, but I don't think the story really changes. It's the only downside.
Hold still. I'll make it quick.
Not impressed. Sorry.
Like I said, I don't think it's you know, one of those games you can play hundreds and hundreds of different times, but getting different results from the story and whatever. Because the story seemed pretty straightforward, no real branching stuff. Maybe some minor changes, interactions between characters,
Not smart.
but otherwise, I would say if you just want a one-shot run, easily worth 20 bucks.
Your space debris.
Container.
What kind of container? Let's collect all this stuff and see what we're collecting.
Requesting immediate backup.
How'd it go? We won. It's kind of a, I would say the ending was different, but
Please, no.
it was good. I really did like the game. The story was okay. I mean, there's nothing special, but the game itself was fun.
Not enough for you?
I guess again, you could replay it at different difficulty settings, trying to go with different builds for your squads and stuff. You know, play around with that kind of thing. So you could, I mean, with that aspect, you could replay it again. But if you're expecting a different playthrough story-wise, it's not one of those type of games. But you could definitely do different builds for your armies just to make things a little different, I guess.
We're taking hits.
Of course you're taking hits, you're fighting. Just don't die.
ZH-40.
Get off my radar.
Split not afraid.
Who won last Sunday? Who won last Sunday?
Your best shot.
Oh, the giveaways? It was
You want some more?
Desperator on Saturday and I think Bata on Sunday? Which
It's
is
that time again.
which is funny.
Drink some water to keep that brain moist.
Because, well, actually, I don't know if it's funny or maybe karma, whatever, however you want to call it. But last month, when we did the giveaways, Bata actually won on either Saturday and Sunday. But he was kind of AFK. We picked the winner, and he didn't get back for until like a half hour after we picked a winner. So we had to move on to somebody else. So it's kind of cool that he actually won this month. So, and it was actually awake. So, hey, I think we killed the station. See, this was a lot of fighters allow you to do. Fly around and kill everything. And have to move a whole lot.
Requesting immediate backup.
Yeah, you're gonna die.
Big mistake. Maybe last mistake. Or coming right up.
Awaiting orders.
Let's show you how it's done.
What are these guys doing? They're doing auto trades and not really anywhere close. Oh, what are they doing over here? Oh, they're delivering energy cells to the station. Right? Makes sense.
Awaiting orders.
Oh, the fighters. So we'll see if they get automatically
Awaiting orders.
with having a harbor floating around. Yep, there they go. So now they're all going to fly over to the harbor and resupply instead of coming back to the Star Destroyer, which is fine. Saves me having to stock up 2 ships. That's fine.
You're pathetic.
Of course, now he needs stuff. Do we have one of those peltas still flying around here? Both of them are here. So your job, you're going to go dock with the harbor and give them parts and stuff.
You're not much of a pilot, are you?
Requesting immediate backup.
Awaiting orders.
Guy's flying into the wrong spot. Hold position. Ugh. What do we need?
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so this station probably needs pieces and parts.
Awaiting orders.
Advanced electronics, field coils, shield components. So, oof. Advanced electronics, field coils, shield components. Remember that, please. Okay, so go up to the Coruscant High Tech Factory. There's advanced electronics. Go half. Because still need field coils too. Fill up on those. Okay, so he'll fly up there, and then he'll come back down and deposit them at this station.
Might as well just eject.
That's the build stuff.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so what's going on up here? Oops.
I do not think oops means what you think it means.
So I think our little TIE Advance might be a little outgunned up here. We can fix that. How far away is he? He's about halfway between the two fleets. We'll send one after, or two after him a little bit. We have some stuff in here that can do the job. So TIE Defenders, go after those guys. And Scout's Wrath is the Imperial 2, the Arcs. Arc 170, these are kind of bomber-like. They can take on the Corellian Corvette and go nuts. Okay, looks like we're all resettled in Fleet 1.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, so looks like we're ready.
Awaiting orders.
So now the fun part is we're going to send Fleet 1 up to over here. Go take out the platforms on the other side so they don't have a foothold over here. I've got a couple of stations to kill, a couple of platforms. Where's our third fleet? Vakar. How far away is that?
Awaiting orders.
Still a little while to go. They're not even to Coruscant yet. Oh, where's that harbor? There it is. So this one's...
Last order could not be completed.
Shh, it's okay. So you're joining Fleet 3, and your job is to supply the fleet and Kappa Group. You're already in Coruscant, so we're going to have you pick up some pieces and parts. Trade with. We're going to need, what's it, energy cells. Missile components. And smarts chips. So almost full there. See how long that lasts. Anyway, so that's our own station to take stuff out of. So he's going to go up there for whatever reason, and he'll eventually come back here and get that stuff. Not a problem. We're not in a rush. Oh, look, they killed everything already. Fleet 2 is done.
Requesting permission to dock.
So what's going on down here? This is nebulon-b. So he's going to get torn apart by the Keldami, whatever you want to call it. How's this thing doing? Logical build.
Requesting immediate backup.
The drones aren't being built. We're throwing all kinds of materials at them for the drones to get built. What's the condition there? Stuff is being built. Okay, parts being delivered eventually. So he doesn't really have any expenses, does he? He's producing energy cells to sell stuff. But for some, I delivered a bunch of these. Or have they not been delivered yet? They should have been delivered by now. I'm trying to get these parts in here so they'll build drones, but they don't seem to want to. Kill the ship. That was the nebulon-b there. I like how they go after the escape pods. And what are they doing over here?
Awaiting orders.
They break so easily. Well, yeah.
Awaiting orders.
Poor cargo drone just out there. Not sure why. Am I full? Yep, kind of full. Picked up food rations, Tibana cells. What are those peltas and what are they doing? That one's holding way over there. Trindosha. What's he doing there? Oh, the probes. Never mind. Wrong stuff. Oh, this thing still needs to be fixed. Needs to go up to Coruscant to get fixed. Properly. He's missing weapons and stuff, so get him up there. Forgot to put his shields on too. Well, these do good stuff. There, get that swapped out. Weapons. Okay, so that one. These guys are going to plug themselves in over with Xanthium's Lotus on Group Beta.
Requesting immediate backup. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
They just stand around doing nothing. Okay, so that. Where's Group 3, or Fleet 3?
Come on, you pansy, get back in there and fight.
Oh, they're almost here. So. No, sorry. That's what their orders are. They're not almost here. They're up here at Coruscant still. Never mind. I'm not sure we need to dump this stuff. We don't want the root rations or the Tibana cells. Tibana, whatever. That's right, he's going up to fill stuff up and he's going to come back down. This one is... Oh, he's got room. he can take this stuff off our hands. So, we don't want the gas. And we don't want
Awaiting
the
orders.
medical supplies. Where do we get those from? We didn't notice those before. Oh, we probably from the station we beat the crap out of. It's probably where everything was coming from. So anyway, we have to wait for this Pelta to come join us. Or dock, whatever. It'll be a little while. We can move though.
Requesting immediate backup.
We go park in front of this gate for a little bit. And then once we get the cargo transferred off, we're going to go through the gate and kick the crap out of those stations.
Autopilot engaged.
Dun, 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 dun. And then once Third Fleet gets down here in position, we'll start building another defensive platform on the other gate. It's a very slow process getting everything up and running because it takes so long to get stuff built because of the parts they need. And, you know, every now and then a Star Destroyer comes in and destroys your factory, like this guy. He's just getting his piers built, it looks like. So then Imperial Star is for more than any station can handle. It depends on the stations, actually. Some stations are bigger than others. Like this particular station was just starting to get built, so that's why we wanted to stop that from happening. But a lot of the normal factories, they don't have a whole lot of defenses on them, so they're really no match for a Star Destroyer. Defensive platforms, depending on how developed they are, a different story. Defensive platforms can definitely be a problem if they're well developed, like this one. Might be. I guess we can go send somebody in with a satellite. I think the arcs. Oh, the Star Chasers. These guys should have satellites. So I'll have this one go drop this one off over here and see what we can see maybe. Oh, he doesn't have any satellites. What about you? You do. Okay, so he's going to drop a satellite, and I don't know if this guy's going to be close enough, but we'll see. He might be. Oh, look, another station.
You're finished.
Looks like we're attacking it.
Autopilot disengaged.
Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that?
Autopilot.
There is a boss fight
engaged.
starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Did you go through there? He did. So, this is their station. What does it look like? We don't know. A lot of New Republic stuff going on over here, though. Unfortunately, we can't see what he is. So we don't know what he's doing over there. We don't know how big he is. So we'll have to go find out for ourselves. But at least we can see where he is. Actually, can we zoom in? Okay, so that's him. So he's just a standard defense platform, not super big. You can tell he's got a pier on there, and this is a normal docking ring there. These are the defensive stuff. So he doesn't have a lot of guns. We should be able to destroy this. Not too much of a problem. He's not big enough to deal with the Star Destroyer. After we kill this station.
Hey, bag of
Rhydonium
water,
refinery.
stretch your
Empty
legs.
space.
You have been sitting in one spot for far too long.
Go away!
Autopilot. Disengaged. Rhydonium refinery.
Rhydonium. Wow, trying to make money here. Oh, looks like you got Spider 3 light PVCs. We already saw that one, didn't we? Earlier. We're getting souped up for travel, right? Just a second. Let's do the boss fight thing first. So Spider with 3 light PPCs has already been seen, so starting a vote. If you're playing bingo, boss fight bingo, click on your bingo card, click on a number you need to get that much closer to bingo, and good luck. Oh, all our bombers are going after it. We'll speed things up. So initiating travel mode so we can get there a little bit quicker. That's why it take forever in a day to go 40 kilometers. Charging, charging, charging.
You're in serious trouble.
Look, we're here.
I'll lock you out.
So the green bulbs, that's the Rhydonium stuff.
You're done.
Yes, the octuples showed up too. They're here to say hello. You didn't return their phone calls, and they're a little upset.
Get off my radar.
So their piers are down, so no large ships coming in here anytime soon. And I just realized, you can't board these things, can you? Cannot give orders to the station. I don't want to give orders to the station. I want to board this station. Oh. Hmm. Too bad you can't board them. Just take stations over. I'm not sure if you can... Because obviously when you control a sector, you don't always get their stations. Kind of fun if they did.
I'll erase you from bed.
Are we being oppressive or annoying?
I'll erase you.
You know what's funny is they keep trying to build stuff in this sector knowing that they're not going to be able to keep it. Which I don't understand why they do that.
Suck vacuum.
Pretty lights in space. How many people have we killed? I don't know what these domes are. I don't know if those are habitation or not. I mean, if they are, it's... Sorry?
You're in trouble now.
7% left. So what's left that we can't see? There's something left on the station that we're not able to hit with our guns. It looks like it's over around there. On the other side of the dome. Fighters are working on it, it looks like.
You're finished.
Die. 2% left.
Get out of here.
Almost 1% left, I bet. Nope, it's dead. Okay, so another station dead. What is even left on that pile of rubble? Nothing now. Now I'm just waiting for everybody to come back. Isn't that dead? It says 0, but apparently it's not dead yet. Though it looks like it might be now. Oh, what's this there?
Awaiting orders.
Scimitar. Oh, construction vessel. Belonging to the Imperial Ascendancy. What are they doing here? Were they building it for him?
Awaiting orders.
They must have been building it for him. Okay, Fleet 3, are you here? You're in system. He's in location. So, look, factory right there too. Attack and then back down there. See, they're trying to sneak in all these factories for some. I don't know why they keep trying to build here. It makes no sense. We're just destroying everything they try to build. Okay, so it's doing okay. Needs more, gonna need parts eventually, but we're doing okay. So again, I like how the fighters automatically fly back to the harbor to get resupplied. So let them finish that out. And in the meantime, we'll fly up to the gate.
Autopilot engaged.
See, I'm not mean, right? They're trespassing on my territory. I know it's my territory because it's green here, which means it belongs to me. It's not orange. And blue, we're just going to clean this stuff out to help the New Republic. So. Now we can actually start building a new station here too. Actually, we can just...
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Nobody wants to be the second Imperial 2, huh? Not feeling brave or lucky? Turn around and start
We've found something
killing.
out here.
Hey, we found something. Claim the ship. I don't know what they claimed, but or what they'll be claiming. Look, auto-saving. Is that Imperial 2? We need a name for it, Tarkus. We need a name for the Imperial 2. It doesn't have a name. The second one doesn't have a name yet. You'll be a Star Destroyer? Okay, as soon as the autosave's done. Okay, so the 3. I guess I didn't do that. Information.
We found something out here.
Of course you did. 3A's. Tarkus's. Do you want anything additional to the Tarkus stuff? Tarkus is something or other? Uh-oh. Tarkus is good? Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna go check this fight out real quick.
Helldebbie battleship.
Requesting immediate.
Taking serious damage.
Defender Corvette. What?
Defender corvette.
Oh, is this the thing we just collected? Sure looks like it. The 1% hull. I don't think he's gonna make it. Oh yeah, scout report coming soon after we get back from break, which is happening soon. So our that Corvette needs to fly way faster, because that's the thing we just, I think, claimed. Kill it faster, kill Dobby. So now this thing's regretting its choices. Its crew is abandoning ship for the most part. Okay, you're shooting at the wrong stuff.
Requesting immediate backup.
Oh, there's multiples out there. See, this is why I didn't want to Star Destroyer to abandon station here, because I knew this was going to happen eventually.
Valor class cruiser.
Well, he's going to die.
hit.
You just got that message through. He's been taking hits.
Debbie battleship. Valor class cruiser.
So that's a wreck. Where'd the other one go? Did he take off? Looks like he might have. So, what happened to our little Corvette? He's in here somewhere. So we got one of these guys. Defender Corvette. So he needs to be repaired more than like. Yeah, he need actually a lot of repairs. So we'll send him up to Coruscant for that. Make sure he gets all the stuff he needs. Let's see, 290. We'll upgrade his engine a little bit. Thrusters. Top in combat.
Disengaged.
Shield generators. We'll give a military version. Oh, that's better. Yeah, the 600 is better. 500, you think? Weapons. Oh, this is the only gun this thing has? Oh, only turret.
Awaiting orders.
Oh no, sorry, that's a front fire. That's a front firing weapon there. Turret wise. 558,000, sorry. So quad lasers, orange. I guess it doesn't matter. Dual lasers though, slightly upgraded. Dual turbo lasers, 152. That one.
Requesting immediate backup.
We can't do that one. Why is it there? Anyway, it'll be fine. Software, consumables. A couple of satellites, a couple of mines. We do the flares. So this is a Corvette for defensive purposes of some kind. So 300 grand for him to get fixed. This one needs to go up there and get repaired too. Give him combat thrusters, shield generators. Oof, it's missing these. Why aren't these grayed out? Requires New Republic military equipment access. I have New Republic military equipment access, I thought.
Awaiting orders.
Consumable, satellite, no big deal. It's the flares you want. Crew, you only need one person, you'll be fine. Okay, so that one, when you're done, you're going to go back to, or go to, not back to, go to.
Awaiting orders.
You go into the Xanthian's Lotus. Actually, how many fighters do they have now? This will be number 10, I think.
Requesting immediate backup.
You're fine. And then Defender Corvette. Let's put him in Fleet 3, but as far as the defense group. Tarkus's Imperial Star Destroyer 2. There. Okay, all set. Did we kill everything that was supposed to die down here?
Hey, bag of water, it is time to take a break.
Okay.
Go stretch your legs. Your next break is in 2 hours.
Okay, so that station died. That's what the Star Destroyer is for. And then up here, we'll go through the gate when we get back from break. It'll be fine. Okay, so gonna take a quick break. Be back shortly, and we get back with. Oh, sorry. Let me get the scout report up and running. So you may be asking, what the hell is Scout? Scout is a cat. Scout that lives as a cat that lives here in our complex. She's not our cat. She's got a home. Not our home, despite what some people may think. She's not our cat. Do I need to say that one more time? She's not our cat. Anyway, about 3 or 4 years ago now, she adopted Mrs. Gimpy, and as a result, she shows up on our porch and inside our condo on a regular basis looking for food. And as always, Mrs. Gimpy is more than happy to accommodate her, despite what Mrs. Gimpy says. She still feeds her. Anyway, so every day at approximately this time, we guesstimate if Scout's been seen or not in the past 24 hours. I believe she's on a 19-day streak of being seen, which is well short of her 106-day record of being seen. But weather here, warm during the day, nice at night. What do you think? Has she been seen the past 24 hours or not? We'll find out here when I get back from my break in a few minutes. Anyway, if you'd like to make a prediction, just click that predict button at the top of your chat window. If you don't see it there, refresh your browser and then choose yep, nope, or she's in the condo now. It's one of those three. Which one is it? Hey, Dispiritor, welcome back. And it's too late. No. Boss fight. Boss fight.
Tubby, did you hear that? There is a boss fight starting. I heard the squirrel is looking for you.
Okay, so when I get back, we'll find out the results of the boss fight as well. Okay, taking a break, getting me some water, stretch my legs, that kind of thing, and we might have dog cam when we get back too. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the dog video.